Oh my god, I'm so excited to be here. I love doing stand-up. It definitely beats out my day jobs. Because right now I work as a dog walker and I'm also a hostess at a restaurant. And it dawned on me that my entire career is dedicated to telling things to sit. That is my sad existence, you guys. And I worked so hard in school, you know? Like, man, I graduated summa cum laude from one of our nation's top party schools. So, like, what am I doing, you know? But it's crazy, like, you definitely can tell you go to a party school when it starts to bleed into your coursework. Like, for example, my senior thesis was a full-blown dissertation on how women are represented in the workplace based on TV and film, based on the movie Anchorman. And I got a gold star on that report. So I don't know how I got my degree, truly. So I majored in TV and film, and then I minored in graphic design. I never took a single class, I just know how to put my diploma through Photoshop. So if anyone needs that done for them, I'm your girl. But no, dog walking is super cool, you know, dogs are fascinating. You take them outside and they instinctually know that's where they're supposed to be. It's like, just like when I step into my shower. I mean, I pee outside all the time too, though, so. Because by dog law, that means I own a ton of territory. They're mainly dumpsters behind bars in West Hollywood. But do you know how thrilling it is knowing that I own property in California? In this economy, you guys? It's great. They say like dogs can sense when like an earthquake is about to happen. But I feel like they can also sense when a recession is about to happen because they've been peeing on everything. And, it's probably tomorrow, you guys. It just, I didn't know that the clocks turned back this morning, so I wouldn't be surprised if we have no stock market tomorrow. You know, I don't know what's going on. Oh, man. What else? I'm in therapy. I'm trying to work on myself. That's something I'm doing. Thank you. My therapist is working on combating negative self-talk. And it's very easy to do. You just have to tell yourself to stop. But because I work with dogs all day, it kind of just looks like I'm training a puppy. You know, I'll like start like spiraling, like, oh my god, I feel like I've just been eating a lot of sweets lately, and like I'm just like gaining weight, and like I have no impulse control, and it means I'm a shitty person because I can't control like what I do, and I'm just like, Olivia, drop it, drop that thought right now, out of your mouth. And then I let it pass. And then I give myself a treat. And then I rub my belly. And then I feel the non-existent to the apparent world weight that I feel, and then I start spiraling again. And I just repeat this until I have a dog looking at me like, why the fuck did she just eat all my bacon bits? That's life as a dog sitter, you guys. It's a fun time. But no, so I'm in therapy right now. I really don't want to take medication for a lot of reasons, but first of all, I can't afford another monthly subscription to anything. Alright, between Hulu and Zoloft, Handmaid's Tale is gonna win. And I don't even watch that show, to be honest. So there's that. Another big reason I don't want to take medication is because I was on medication at one point, and I would like to say that I use it to my own discretion. My therapist would like to say I abused it. So, I had a Xanax prescription, and I would use it for like, I guess like kind of unique situations. Like I wasn't partying on it, but like there was this one time where I had to shoot a sketch at like 5 a.m. in the morning, and I was like, I really want to give that my best performance. So I need to catch like a good amount of sleep the night before, so I'll take one of these pills, because you guys know, like, this thing is gonna live on YouTube forever for 34 viewers. So I took it once for that. I took it once because I was getting dinner with my then boyfriend's family. And I know like people are like, oh, that's an okay time, you're probably nervous. I took it because they found out I was Japanese and were like, we're gonna take you to Benihana's. Yeah, you kind of need like a synthetic buffer of just fucked up to deal with that, you know? So that was a lot of fun. One time I was walking around my room and I stepped on like a pebble, and it really hurt, and I like looked at it. Turns out it was a Xanax, and I thought, how funny would it be if I ate this off my foot? Yeah, my roommates went around. That was purely a bit for me, you know? So yeah, I'm not allowed to be on medication is really the moral of that whole story. But you know, I want to be honest with you all tonight. There is a downside to abusing Xanax. My friends always tried to warn me about this, and I really wouldn't listen. It really does affect your short-term recall. Like I would say my frontal lobe is probably a little eroded right now. And I didn't realize that this was actually happening until I started dating this guy, and I've been seeing him for about a month. And I can't remember his name. Like, if I look him up on Facebook and you give me 5 minutes to do that, I can find him. But just like in the moment, you know, I'll be like, oh my God, I like you so much. Sam? Is it Sam? You know, that's not a good time for anybody. So, you know, I'm kind of a shitty person is what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying to make up for it. I really am. Candace was talking about the charity show I run. That's a lot of fun. Our first show we ever had, we donated to a young man named Draylen Mason who lost his life due to a pipe bomb being left on his doorstep disguised as a package. Oof. Yeah. And me and my best friend, we got together, we put on the show, we raised a ton of money. I took that to the bank, I wrote them a check after they taught me how to write a check. And then I sent that off in the mail, and I was feeling so good about what we had done until I realized that the last thing that that family wants is mail from unknown senders. I'm just kidding, we've Venmoed it. I have to say that way you guys maybe come to a future show. You know, we got them the money, don't worry. But still a thought, so, you know, a thought to think of. I try to be a good older sister to my younger brother, you know, so for his birthday this year, I'm going to give him my ID to use as a fake. This is 2019, you know? A bouncer can't ask him why he used to be Olivia. Ooh, so rude. So yeah, I think killing it in the sister game. I don't know if I'm really killing it in the friend game. I just had a friend come out to me as pregnant. And I learned that the immediate response isn't supposed to be like, why, you know? But it's crazy, like she didn't really like outright tell our friend group. I kind of had to find out. I was looking at her phone screen and there was like this beautiful piece of artwork. And I was like, Heather, oh my God, like who did that? It's beautiful. And she was like, Olivia, this is my ultrasound. And I was like, if it's so ultra, why can't I hear it? The rest of brunch was spent teaching me what an ultrasound is. Still don't really see the baby in the image. You know, I mean, hot takes. Hot takes, no one's relating? Okay. Cool. So our friend group, like, we're supposed to go out that weekend, and now we have to, like, accommodate her and her new sobriety, right? And so one of our friends pitches like, oh, let's go do karaoke. And I hate karaoke. All right? Because here's the thing, I don't need a room full of strangers or even a room full of my closest friends to watch me get on that microphone to find out just how horrendous I am at reading. And I'm not talking at like a Beastie Boys pace. Like I'm talking like your basic Beach Boys pace is pretty difficult to me. You know, I'm just like surfing Ussa? Is it that? And then the line is gone. I get nervous. I start doing a type 5 no one asked for. It's a time that no one wants to be at. So there's that. Also, I don't understand why she would want to give up sleeping around, right? Because I think like the best thing about sleeping around in Los Angeles is seeing all the ways the sun rises over different neighborhoods. You wake up in the Hollywood Hills and that's beautiful, right? But for the most part, I keep waking up on the same rooftop in Koreatown. That's not okay. You know? But it's cool. Sometimes I'll bring guys back to my place. I recently had this really fun experience. This guy asked me to talk dirty to him. I was like, oh, you want dirty? Oh, these sheets haven't been washed in 2 years. That stain right there, exactly what you think it is. My friends get so mad. They're like, Olivia, just wash your sheets. And I'm like, and what? Get rid of memories? That stain stands for Kevin. We had sexual tension for a long time, and when he finally came over my shoulder. He didn't trust me, okay, but it means something to me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go home tonight, maybe stitch a little frame around it, really commemorate the moment. But honestly, you guys, like sometimes I have shitty sex experiences. I really do. I had this really scary experience happen to me not too long ago. This guy came over, and he was like, getting really aggravated. He was like, "Why the fuck would you want me to use a condom?" Yeah. And I was like, "Because I care about my boyfriend." And then he doubled down on it. He was like, "Bullshit, you don't have a fucking boyfriend. If you have a fucking boyfriend, what's his name?" And I was like,